It is cold out, so a lot of us are turning on those heaters, but we're finding out that a faulty furnace can lead to some health issues. Big Mountain Heating and Air shares with us the 6 deadly facts on indoor air quality and how that's affecting homeowners.
Number 1. In a single year, a 6-room house collects an average of 40 pounds of dust, which can be laced with up to 45 toxic chemicals. Number 2. Water damage, which is often caused by the typical household furnace and air conditioning system, is one of the most common destructive problems a homeowner can face. Number 3. Asthma is the leading chronic disease in children, accounting for 14.2 million doctor visits each year. Number 4. 28% of American homes are rated as unhealthy due to mold and mildew and are conditions that are often caused by a faulty or poorly maintained heating and air conditioning system. Number 5. Women who work from home every day have a 54% higher death rate from cancer than those who work outside the home. And number 6. People spend nearly 90% of their time indoors where, according to the EPA, pollutants can be 2 to 5 times higher than outdoor levels.
Here with more is Big Mountain's Varen Larson. Hi, Varen.
Hey, Aubrey.
So we were looking at that video. We're talking about air pollution that can happen in your home.
Absolutely.
And it can be because of this faulty furnace.
Yeah, it happens with a piece of equipment that we all have in our homes. Probably you don't see it because it's up in your attic. We all take it for granted, but we really shouldn't. Got a little clip to show you kind of how it happens, and it's happening to really everybody's home.
Now let's take a look.
This is the blower. It moves all of the air in your home for both heating and cooling. You see how filthy it can get? All of this filth will then travel through your furnace and collect on your hidden cooling coil. All that dirt causes airflow restrictions, which causes your furnace to overheat, which leads to a cracked heat exchanger. This is what causes carbon monoxide exposure.
So you're showing us that. Most people don't even know what that is. We're looking at it, we're like, that doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
But what's going on there? You've got coils and dirt and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, nobody really sees that in their home except our technicians. That's the inside of one of those pieces of equipment.
And that's a close-up look there.
It is, yeah, and that's the gook, the gunk, the unhealthy stuff that collects in your system as you run it year-round because the air goes through that, whether you're running your furnace or your air conditioner. And if it's got dust and all that kind of filth in the house, which we all have, even though you don't think you do, it gets caught.
Right, and so we're looking at that, and obviously that doesn't look good. We want our systems to be running properly, but I guess another effect that really can be harmful is to our health because it can trigger some health issues.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, we're breathing that stuff, and that's something that we need to be aware of.
Straight into our lungs.
Yeah, if you've got, you know, allergies, flus, it really triggers allergies for folks that as we're coming up to the allergy season here in another few weeks, you know, when we go outdoors, we're affected by it, but we don't know we're affected by it even more indoors.
Just like another trigger.
Big time, big time. And there's ways to address that if you take care of your system.
And you were mentioning we all have these in our homes, but we don't necessarily see them because they're not just like in plain view. So out of sight, out of mind, you're not even thinking about it a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's usually in people's attics. I'll bet yours is. You can see that picture that's on the screen there. That's because somebody wasn't taking care of the system, and it's very typical.
And that looks very destructive.
Yeah, the sheetrock came falling down because what happens is the drain line in the system gets clogged up because of not taking care of it, and then it soaks your ceiling, and then it falls in. We see it all the time. It may not have happened to you, but it's something that's very common.
And so this is something that Big Mountain can step in and fix the problem or catch the problem before it happens?
Yeah, that's the main point, catching it before it happens. There's the technician in the attic taking out one of those pieces of equipment. We thoroughly, comprehensively take care of the system with what we call rejuvenation. It's not a do-nothing sales gimmick. And so it's important for people, really, we think, and I hope you understand too, that it can take care of a lot of things that you don't realize are happening.
You can help them when we want to heat, you can help us when we want to cool. The important thing is kind of to get things checked out. And how can you help our viewers today?
Well, when we come on Your California Life, we give a special offer that's over and beyond that you even see on stations advertised here and maybe on the radio. We, for the first 10 callers, we give you another 20% off. It's only $55. We guarantee both systems against breakdown, your furnace and your air conditioner. And again, it's a comprehensive service. It's not a sales gimmick. We guarantee you'll save more money than the cost of the service. And you say, well, that's kind of hard to prove. If you don't see from all the things that they do that you're going to save money on the cost of your equipment, we'll refund your $55.
All right, good stuff, Baron. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
For more information, visit bigmountainair.com.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.